In this video, my friend Credo and I are going to build a huge house in 170 days. Before we start, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm here with my friend Credo, and today we're doing a long, painful, but legendary challenge. We're surviving the forest and building a huge base all the way to day 170. And look, right now we're already deep into it. This run is not day 1. It's war. We spawned in this fenced area with animals everywhere, but don't let it fool you. Outside these walls, it's cold, dark, and lethal. Check the top. We're around day 58 already, so things hit harder. Before we start, do me a favor. Hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment so I can see who's watching till the end. All right, first thing, wood. Always wood. If you're new to this game, remember, wood turns into walls, walls turn into safety, and safety turns into days survived. Also, if you're watching on your phone, turn the brightness up. Night scenes get insane. We're out in the snow grabbing logs and anything shiny on the ground. I'm moving fast because the forest steals time from you. Every step you take without collecting something is a mistake. So I'm sweeping the area. Wood, scrap, food, whatever we can carry. Full pockets, full power. If you spot little items in the snow, always pick them up. Small loot becomes big upgrades later. Okay, we're meeting up, sharing items, and checking our counters. You see those numbers? That's the grind. That's the whole game. And the moment you think you're safe, that's when something spawns behind you. So we keep our heads on a swivel, and we keep pushing forward. No chilling yet. We're dropping spare stuff, crafting basics, and making sure we both have food and heals before we go deeper. Cutscene. Somewhere deep in the forest. A missing child has been rescued, and the day count jumps. This game loves messing with your pace. Calm, then chaos, progress, then punishment. So our plan is simple. Loot hard in the day, build smart at base, and never get caught outside at night. The message even says the days will increase faster now, so we have to upgrade faster too. All right, we're inside a dark area now. This is the kind of place you come to when you need real loot. I'm seeing counters like 8 out of 15. That means we're collecting pieces for a bigger objective. Grab everything, but don't panic. If you sprint blindly, you'll run into a dead end and get folded. Red light, tight space. I'm walking, not sprinting, so I don't waste stamina or miss a threat behind me. Back in the snow, weapon out. Sometimes you don't even see the enemy, you just feel the damage. So when I'm crossing open space, I zigzag, I scan trees, and I watch my stamina bar. If stamina hits 0 at the wrong moment, it's over. You're basically donating your inventory. I'm watching my HP bar like a hawk and keeping distance because getting clipped twice can end you. Okay, we're climbing and dropping through rough terrain. This is the part nobody likes. Slipping, getting stuck, losing time. But secret spots are always off the normal path, so we take risks for rewards, carefully. One wrong fall, and you lose health before the real fight even starts. If you've ever played this, you know, the safest path is never the straight one, and traps love the straight one. Now we're in the purple cave area. Crystals everywhere. This place feels cursed, but it's rich. We're scooping up crystals, scrap, and whatever the cave gives us because late-game crafting is expensive. If you want a massive base, you have to pay for it, with hours of mining like this. Quick tip, always remember the way back. When you're full inventory, leave immediately. Don't try to one more anything. Inventory check, crafting time. I'm turning the random junk into upgrades, tools, and supplies. And yes, Sometimes we craft fun stuff too, like lights, because a base isn't just protection. A bright base lets you see raids coming, makes you move faster, and keeps you from getting lost in your own walls. We also check crafting requirements, because some upgrades need crazy counts and you don't want to find out too late. Oh, look at this sign! It's every 20 minutes, and a huge exit arrow. That means this spot is a farming route. So we remember it. Come in, grab loot, get out, repeat. That's how you stack resources without gambling your life every single time. Smart farming beats brave farming. If you're serious, you literally set a timer and run this route on cooldown. That's how we built this base so fast. Back in a purple room, tables, symbols, and another counter like 8 out of 25. So we're collecting a lot for a big upgrade. This is where teamwork matters. One person loots, one person keeps watch, and the moment you hear weird audio cues, you leave. Greed is the fastest way to die. I'm listening for footsteps and growls. Sound is your early warning system in this game. We're moving through tight corridors with crates stacked up. This looks like a storage area, and storage areas always hide something good. Or something deadly. So I'm checking corners, grabbing what I can, and I'm not standing still. Standing still in places like this is an invitation for the game to spawn a nightmare on your head. Loot fast, then rotate out. The longer you stay, the more the game wants to punish you. Back outside, look at that massive pile of logs. 4 out of 25. This is what day 170 actually looks like. Endless chopping, carrying, stacking, repeating. It's not glamorous, but it's how you turn a tiny camp into a fortress. And trust me, the nights get worse the longer you survive, so the base has to scale too. And yeah, 25 logs sounds easy. Until you realize you need that number like 10 times for upgrades. Now we're on the platform base area. Crafting stations, structure pieces, and a clean layout. This is where we start thinking like builders, not survivors. We plan pathways so we don't get stuck during attacks. We keep crafting in the middle, storage on the sides, and open space to run if we have to kite enemies. We're placing floors, checking spacing, and thinking about a second level so we can fight from height if needed. Campfires going, logs are coming in, and we're starting another collection counter. 0 out of 25. This is the loop. Gather, craft, build, defend. If you skip one part, the other parts collapse. So we keep stacking resources and upgrading step by step. No rushing, no random building, just clean progress. We're cooking, warming up, and keeping the fire alive because cold nights drain you when you least expect it. Base expansion time. Someone's building log walls, and we're shaping the perimeter. I like narrow entrances because they slow enemies down. And inside the fence, we keep it simple. Space to heal, space to craft, space to move. The worst thing is building a beautiful base you can't escape from when a raid starts. We'll add traps later, but first we need the backbone, walls, corners, and a clean main gate. More walls, more fences, more organization. We're basically turning this into a safe city. And even when it looks calm, you have to imagine the night. Where will enemies come from? Which side is weak? Where do we retreat? When you build with those questions, you don't just survive, you dominate. Lighting matters too. Torches and lamps stop surprise attacks, and they help you aim during waves. Now the base is looking clean. Decorations, fences, little details. But don't let the cute look fool you. This is still a horror survival game. We're stocking up food, checking ammo, and making sure the crafting bench is ready. Because every night can turn into a boss fight without warning. This is where the grind finally starts feeling worth it. Everything has a place, and we're moving like a team. Yo! Night outside is scary. You can see movement beyond the fence line. That's why we don't go exploring late. If you get caught in the open at night, you're just a walking loot box. So we stay near base, we watch the darkness, and we only step out if we absolutely have to. If shadows start sliding on the snow outside, nope, back inside. We're not donating lives to the forest. New cave entrance cutscene. This feels important. Deep caves usually mean rare items and enemies that don't play. So we take a breath, we check our gear, and we decide fast. In this game, hesitation is dangerous. If we go in, we commit. If we leave together. Splitting up is how squads get deleted. We skip the cutscene fast and get ready, because every second inside a cave is a second the night timer is chasing you. Back to base work, more upgrades and more layout. We're placing items with purpose, storage close to crafting, food close to campfire, tools easy to grab. When a raid hits, you don't have time to search menus. You need muscle memory. Grab, heal, craft, fight. That's how you last past 100 days without losing your mind. We even sort inventory, heals on one side, ammo/tools on the other. Organization is a hidden skill in survival games. You can see the base getting bigger and greener inside the walls. More space means more control, but bigger also means more maintenance, so we keep improving the perimeter. We patch gaps, adjust corners, and keep sight lines open. If something jumps us, we want to see it early, not after it's already chewing our health bar. We keep the center open like an arena, so if something breaks in, we can circle and fight without getting stuck. Now the base is looking like a real compound. Tables, decorations, a proper yard. This is the fun part after the grind. And it's not just for looks. A clean base helps you think. When everything is organized, you react faster. And in survival games, reacting 1 second faster is literally the difference between winning and restarting. Cozy base, but we don't relax. This game loves attacking when you're admiring your own work. Okay, action moment. Weapon up, and we're dealing with something big. When the screen shakes and the audio gets heavy, you know it's serious. Stay calm, don't waste stamina, and don't spam attacks. Hit, back up, heal if you need to, then hit again. Panic fighting is how you die, even with good gear. And if you hear me pause, that's me focusing. Reload at the wrong time, and you get jumped mid-animation. How? Spit back to building and farming. This is the day 100 plus lifestyle. Half the time you're a construction worker. The other half, you're a soldier. We're collecting more logs, placing more fences, and smoothing the pathing. The smoother your base is, the less you get stuck during raids, and the less damage you take. Credo's bringing materials while I place pieces. That's the fastest way. One farms, one builds, then swap. We're setting up paths, corners, and safe spots. And I'm watching for revive markers and important objects. Those can save a run. If one of us goes down, revives keep the challenge alive. So we don't ignore them, we build near them, and we memorize where they are. Because late game deaths hurt way more than early game deaths. Revive spots are clutch. We mark them mentally like checkpoints, because late game deaths are expensive. More upgrades, more crafting, and we're keeping supplies stocked. At this point, the base is strong, but the forest is stronger. So we prepare like it's a siege. Ammo, food, healing, extra tools, everything ready. The goal isn't to be brave, the goal is to be ready. If you're ready, the game can't surprise you as easily. If you made it this far in the video, you're a real one. Comment Fortress, and I'll heart your comment.